Finding the way. Engaging others surfaces bad strategies out of bad beliefs I am to discard. Like me so having to correct others, I deliver messages. Life's journey to spirit is bounded by truth and is the way to becoming gracious, properly engaged in a community, traversing what life brings like a stone sheet with indentations that tell stories of the ancient past. Life is an open book, purifying beliefs, if I let it. If I embrace its process of me feeling grateful,
Everyone is okay.
Their beliefs are fine.
rebellious,
I'm okay.
My beliefs are fine.
outraged,
Another is wrong.
Their beliefs are wrong.
and finally wizened.
I was wrong.
My belief was wrong.
Now, this is best seen here. Growing is the way to a life well lived, that giving up bad faith, like in a con man, through a process of feeling grateful,
I am liked.
rebellious,
You don't understand him.
outraged,
He used me.
and wizened.
I was wrong to believe in him.
Walking out of the darkness of bad faith requires me to be open to what is.
Tracks in stone refocuses ancient stories into parables on behaviors, attitudes, thoughts, and
Spun up people are hurting. I have to recognize the spun up by their delivering a message as the uncle did, firing up a co-ed into disdain for something she has not studied, geology, which fired me into delivering a message back to her. Oh my, 3 delivered messages, all dark and unproductive.
That's a ginormous hole.
Yeah, it's a neat tunnel, isn't it? Neat tunnel. Okay, where we are in this book, we're in section 4. We've already talked about life as a journey to an attitude, often bad. Now we're going through the premise, and this is the last of the premise stages. Life offers us guidepost. The journey traverses trials that can strengthen. And now this section, life must be engaged for learning. And then later we're going to come to the promise. To grow a good spirit, I am to be in the moment, to learn from my mistakes, often in repeated bad engagement strategies, such as delivering a message, shutting down relationships, weaving spin into bias. Delivering a message, often true, is not about words or meaning, but about tone and attitude, akin to taking a bite too big to chew.
His mouth is really full.
It is. Or engaging someone spun up.
Do not give dogs what is holy, or throw pearls before swine.
The spun up cannot hear, think, receive a message, or properly engage. They seek regular doses of no need to change, your anger is justified, spin. Such spin is easy to swallow, often even coming couched as a desired identity, fighting an undesired enemy. As happened to me when my favorite cousin oozed over.
tracks so sharp they could not have been millions of years old, and
A global flood happened. Period. Science needs faith.
That kind of accusation, accusing another of needing faith, is almost always a confession, which is a descent into the valley of the purgatory, which is literally what we're doing in the picture. Annoyed as I was at religion fighting dinosaur tracks, what had me intoning.
Didn't believing words include a global flood having teachers of the laws crafting thorns into a crown?
My tone caused my point to be unheard, making my delivering a message a bad strategy. Maybe that is why my likeness was carved as needing a,
Blowing off steam then.
not me seeing the whats and whys of my being bothered, here by a fixation on the written word, not also on writing without words, about life being a flow to the divine, in truth of what has been, with a spirit I should want to take to heart. That spirit of wisdom would have had me knowing the co-ed had hiked with a renowned grouch, me expecting her to be agitated, not agitating at her solo scriptura dissing.
Writing without words.
Writing in rocks and starlight. Writing uninfluenced by any human.
As the grouchy uncle and oilman knew Earth's rocks lacked evidence of a worldwide flood, I could have acknowledged an iconic story.
The Lord told Noah, "Make yourself an ark of cypress wood, and bring it into the two of all living creatures, male and female. Keep them alive with you, by taking every kind of food to be eaten, and store it away for you and them." In Noah's 600th year, the springs of the great deep burst forth, and the floodgates of the heavens were opened. Rain fell for 40 days and 40 nights. The high mountains were covered, every living thing perished, only Noah was left, and those with him in the ark.
Those are doggy tracks.
Well, they're actually big paws. That was the mountain lion tracks. And it's hard to get the size in the picture. They were very big.
Wow.
I could have talked about drama as communication to the heart, here aimed at a society so drowning in bad attitudes they cannot hear life's call to be,
Ready.
and in the
Spirit.
of what has been made. I could have talked about stone as revealing many floods across time, like that.
Persevering big indentations in a pattern along the purgatory.
Blasting boulders down the Arkansas River after a 670-foot ice dam burst.
Still undulating a plain the size of Colorado after a low spot in the Daredales, which reached around the time of Noah's flood. Water rising a foot a day for 300 days to form the Black Sea.
Which to people experiencing it would appear to cover the entire earth in a.
Truth to set us free.
I should have embraced my.
Not knowing.
Not grasping the vastness of time and space.
And not embracing humility as human and needed.
Instead, my attention girded a message outside the advice in.
Unless you change and become like little children, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven.
The geological story refocuses ancient words into a parable telling us to.
Build an ark to sail through the storms of life.
No,
Grow our spirit rather than grow ourselves sour. Yeah.
Do the tasks life it gives us, like
Build an ark to sail through the storms of life.
be responsible for ourselves, children, and animals.
Ignore taunts from those destined to wash out.
Seek wisdom out of stories with spirit, dinosaur tracks.
Ripple marks in stone, hinting at an ancient sea in the valley of the purgatory. And bones and rock, big bones, as calls to reflect, engage, think.
Those are ginormous bones. They look like old planks.
They do. They do. It's really neat. That's on a trail that you can actually go up and see. And beyond, as by indentations lacking proof as to what they are, which leaves us with but one choice, faith in something big, making tracks, now in stone. To follow in the footsteps of giants is a way to understand what the signs of life tell us. Life is non-changing, ever-changing, ancient, a communication in stone akin to teaching in parables, metaphors,
If your eye causes you to sin,
wordplay,
born again, eat my body.
urgency
You to be ready.
for your end times, and warnings against
The yeast of the teachers of the law.
that give rise to teachings that blame scientists for casting Genesis as myths in an undermining of the biblical values that wades into certainty, bias, and rigidity that girds. But children can see things adults miss, like how alien it is to fight either science or religion, as both are views into life. So, we all should become like a child,
Pure in heart,
as the way to life's spirit of goodness, patience, tranquility, honesty, and wisdom to wrestle a rock dragon from half a mile away, privately, not publicly, not get into someone's face to deliver a message which is worthy of a defriending. Gird words, even when true, rile an attitude and tone that impedes real faith and real reason from combining into a spirit that children naturally lean towards. Proper engagement lets life flow me to life's spirit. So, am I doing that or gurring myself into a grouch? Am I growing ready for the final unknown or gurring myself prickling? Am I engaging life's gift of people, events, amazing places, a stone sheet with indentation, and a four-step process of the way to being real, truthful, and aware of what I have to resolve and what I do not? Can I see that delivering a message is a symptom of judging, requiring I strive to understand what bothers me, reflecting, praying, being on watch for a bad faith, forming onion skins over some grudge that triggers me to grow again and again, not grow a good spirit of,
Forgiveness.
and
Fruitfulness.
so, can you influence your community to forgive, release, and grow out of delivering messages in witty put downs and into a good spirit that can speak truth kindly, engage in real conversations that are,
A light into the world.
Wait, so you mean we should not deliver messages in a bad way?
yeah, you can tell people what's true, but you have to be kind as you do it. When you're doing it to deliver a message, that's what's wrong.
You mean we need to catch ourselves delivering messages so we can learn from it?
Yeah, we have to learn about ourselves, what bothers us, what maybe we have to forgive, what we have to work over. And that's it.